So, Baby Keem, aka Two Phone Baby Keem, aka 50 Cent. I don't know where you got that moniker from.
Yeah.
AKA Booman, aka Keem Wasim, apparently. On this new album, he dropped a new moniker. he dropped a new moniker and a new voice on a new album, but Baby Keem is back, man. He dropped a new album titled Casino. It is not
love the album name, love the album title name, love that.
How original.
Right?
Not a very long album, only 11 tracks, 37 minutes, I believe.
Yep.
And he's been gone for about 4 years since the Melodic Blue dropped. What were y'all thoughts on the album, man? Just kind of like a brief overview before we get into like the specifics.
Hey, can I say first that Booman is such a like perfect black nickname?
It is. It's both. It's both names together.
Like,
they did the fusion dance.
Lil Man, like no, just Booman. Like
Booman.
That's a perfect black nickname.
I like to think there was already a man and a boo already there, so they was like, we need to think of something else. We'll put them together. They was like, Boo Man.
Let's fuse them.
I think that it's perfect, and I love that he rides on that nickname. Like
that's a dope ass name.
Came in as like I'm rapping with my cousin, and my cousin know me as Boo Man, so I'm gonna be Boo Man.
And what's your nickname for the people that don't know?
Man, no, I'd rather tell my government name than.
All right, that's why I asked you. I was gonna just throw it out there. That's why I just asked.
If you had said it out loud, I would have been like, "Hey, let's
cut that out.
Censor that. put the bleep on top of that." Like, you know,
bleep.
But y'all both know that nickname, but you know,
yeah. Everybody don't. Yeah, it's a family thing.
But
that's no album.
Not anybody knows so you know. But maybe one day I will, and I'm gonna put my nickname like on the cover of a mixtape or something.
We'll be waiting.
No, I think that's perfect just for the way that Keem came in and just like shook everything. Like we went back and looked at songs that Keem produced, and like I had no clue he produced N95.
Like, Brian, I didn't know he did Num Num Juice. I was like, oh shit, that's like one of my favorite Q songs. Had no idea.
It's mind blowing that he got to come in like, hey, my cousin already that guy. I'm gonna do some shit with him sometimes. I'm gonna do this hillbillies thing just for fun, and it all just seems like it fits together. Like this album is really personal. Like he talking about loss and grief in his family. He talking about family getting locked up, addiction, like everything. It feels very aligned with who we know Baby Keem as and expanding on it.
Yeah, so our first listen, I was like, man, Baby Keem really grew up. But like this album sounded like Dying for My Bitch, and the same title one, I think it's called Baby Keem 2, the first one, right?
Yep.
I think it was just called Baby Keem. I feel like he really mastered those sounds because those were kind of all over the place, but he kind of really precised it, cut the fat. I was like, man, Baby Keem really grew up on this album for real.
No, I agree with you. Because that was kind of like my criticisms of the Melodic Blue is I felt like it was too all over the place. It was too long. But it had like obvious like great moments like all throughout the album. And this one, like he came back and made it more concise. I learned a lot about him. Like I feel like if you're going to disappear, I ain't gonna say disappear, that's not fair to say. If you are going to not make music for multiple years or whatever, I would like to know what was going on in your life. If you want to share it, you know what I'm saying? I would like that. I would welcome that. So I'm glad that he was so introspective and he was just saying like, yeah, nigga, my life was kind of in shambles. You know, I'm losing a lot of people close to me. My grandma died. My uncle died. All these deaths, I'm sick. Also on top of that. I just really appreciate the introspection on the album. And it's not even a lot of songs he introspective on, but it's maybe like 3 of them. But the songs that there are introspection on, they hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he get to it. Like, he reveals it all, and he does it in a really good way. There's obviously, other than the introspection, it's a lot of fun songs on here, too, that I definitely appreciate. Just one real quick. Sex Appeal with Too Short.
Too Short having a year.
Hey.
Back-to-back weeks.
Back-to-back weeks. He on Jill Scott album, killing it. He on this album, killing it. If you need a feature verse, talking about some pimp shit, hit up Too Short. He got you. Also, We got to add this to the 3 points playlist because
What song?
Sex appeal.
Oh,
She got sex appeal because she only like sexy pills. Like
Yeah.
that's 3 points all day, man.
That's for the club.
That's for the
sure.
club, man. And it's kind of like a silly song, playful, but I think it works on this album because it is some heavy subject matter, but then he'll come back in with like some more playful stuff. And I guess it can be a fair criticism to say he still is a bit scatterbrained a little bit. Because I would
booger, sugar, booger, dude.
Oh my God, bro.
I would
That shit is hard,
understand.
though.
That is hard. I love that
Bro,
shit. I love it. I love that song. I love that
Bro,
song.
sometimes that stuff just works. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have like a reason why it works. It's kind of like the same as when Future was la di da di da. Homie, it
That's
just
exactly
works.
who I was thinking about.
Yeah.
It just worked. Like Kendrick, boom, 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 bop, bang, like bing, bing, boom. Like it works sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Also on that same song, since we on the subject, that was also the same song. It was like, period, poo. What the fuck do that mean,
Bro, he was going crazy, man. I say he was going
and
crazy.
it's a freestyle. Like he
Gotta
perfectly
be.
labeled it Circus freestyle. I really believe he probably was freestyling. It's got three beat changes on it. It's just, man,
7 voices.
He dropped a new voice. Yeah, he dropped a new voice that Keem was singing voice.
There were so many times I'm like, is this Baby Keem? Like,
Yeah,
I never couldn't tell for sure, and I'm looking to see who the featured artists are. Sometimes there's no featured artists.
yeah, no, none.
Huh. Okay.
Another voice,
engineer.
another voice in his head. Another voice
Yeah.
escape from his head, man. Like he did really well. I guess we can get into some specifics now since we already kind of did.
Hey, title track, Casino.
Casino.
Fire.
Casino's so hard. Like,
Too hard.
for one, it's not super deep, but it makes the immediate connection to Vegas and
Mhm.
like what I mean, it's called Sin City for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much just, consumption. Like people are getting everything they want and a lot of what they don't want probably. And like, he talk about raised by wolves. I grew up casino. My nigga, I barely had parents. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real comfortable the way he's just like, yeah, man, that shit crazy. I was traumatized in a lot of different ways.
Bro.
But I think it's beautiful to be able to showcase that vulnerability on this level because this is the third album, right? Like Die For My Bitch. was the
Third
first.
official album, I guess, yeah. Because he had one before Die For My Bitch, but
Right.
nobody really, kind of got
That
lost.
shit was hard.
I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying most people don't know about it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Most people know about Die For My Bitch, Melodic Blue, and this.
Right. I think that, he's honing in on the diversity of styles. Like it's getting more specific. I think Dr. My Bitch was like kind of focused in that it mostly stayed in, just this heavy rap sound, or it got a little more like pop punk. And he was like, okay. And then Melodic Blue was just like jumping off in every different direction. This album feels more focused, a little more pop polished, more songs to play on the radio, just some real memorable stuff. But I feel like he still finds ways to infuse his personal emotions into every song.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Speaking of dying for my bitch, on the intro, he said, when I was dying for my bitch, my mama was sleeping in a tent. Like, crazy, you know what I'm saying? It kind of even remind me of Tyler when, I don't remember what song it is now, but he was saying when he first was getting on, like his mom was like living in a shelter.
In a
You
shelter.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
Yeah.
that shit is crazy. Like you really don't be knowing what these people be going through at all. And they're able to like they're able to reveal the stuff later. Because like you can't even really reveal that stuff like as it's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it'd even be appreciated. You got to get through it first. Yeah, exactly. I think also this album for me is Keem stepping out of Kendrick's shadow. You know what I mean? Even though there's some songs on here that are definitely heavily Kendrick inspired. Kendrick appears on 2 different songs on here. I think this was him like, this is me. I'm Baby Keem. I'm here. Like need to live in the shadow of my cousin. Not saying that he necessarily thought he was, but I feel like that was the criticism of him. Like, JPEG Mafia, I ain't Baby Keem. My cousin ain't did shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is a good album to show, like, yo, I can do this on my own. And who's gonna turn down a Kendrick feature if they get it? Especially if that's my cousin. Like, I'm not mad that he has the Kendrick feature. And also, Kendrick was the worst part on the album, in my opinion. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
One hook.
Dang.
It was one hook and one verse.
Good flirts. Good flirts.
And they was both just fine.
I like them. I don't really care for the good flirts verse that much. I feel like they maybe was kind of trying to reinvent hillbillies and it just didn't work. I felt like, as far as like making like a silly song, like the song is not serious, obviously. I'm not saying it's supposed to sound like hillbillies, but this is just a silly song they made. And you could tell about what Kendrick is saying in this verse. It's some silly shit, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like that Keem and Momo Boyd's chemistry was perfect. Like, we don't really need Kendrick on this one. Like, that verse didn't add anything to me. But I did love Kendrick on House Money. I love that. I love that. Walking in the party.
I
don't
had
get
a
no
verse.
money.
I should have had a verse.
Power it up. Who gonna stop me? Like, that was perfect. That's all I need on
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? He killed it. And then you got the I smell something. Like the 50 Cent Ja Rule diss or
I
whatever.
instantly think of was it House Party with them dudes? Full
Oh,
Force,
yeah.
where they
Maybe
say,
that's
"I
what it was
smell something."
from. I
I
didn't
instantly
even think of that.
Yeah.
That's probably actually what it was from.
Anytime
House
anybody
Party.
says I smell something or something, I instantly go back and think of that shit.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Great catch, because that's probably what he was referencing, actually, and not 50
That's
Cent.
what 50 was referencing, but 50 was
Yeah.
the first one to put it. Well, maybe not the first one to put it in song, but I mean to make it the song. Like, is that you, Irv? Is that you, Ja?
That
Y'all
shit
niggas
wild.
is pussy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
And that was also like the song that I was like, I really wish Kendrick would have did a feature on any other song but this one. Kind of, you know what I mean?
It wasn't needed. You talking about good flirts?
Yeah. I was like, any
He
other
did not
song
need to be
I
on
would have
it.
loved the Kendrick feature, but not this one, man.
Yeah.
But
No, it was perfect. I thought Keem's hook and Momo Boy's hook, I felt like it was perfect. And Kendrick, it just wasn't necessary. You know what I mean? I don't hate it, but I do think it's the low point on the album. It's like my least favorite part of the album, if I'm being honest.
But the lows aren't really low.
That's the lowest.
yeah,
That's the
That's
lowest.
the crazy thing
it's
about
not
it.
that low. Right.
That's the lowest. You know what I mean?
It does have some pretty high highs, but the lows are like medium.
Like I agree with you. The lows are medium. They're not like a huge drop off. You know what I mean? It's just like, I could have done without that. And then you just get to the next song and like he keep this bitch moving. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't really stopping the train for nothing. Like he keep it moving, and I feel like he did a really good job at just giving us the music in a very concise way. Like not a lot of fat on this.
For sure.
For real.
What are some standout tracks for y'all? Like what are some of y'all favorites?
Just going back to Casino, like the intro plays and it's a drumless intro. So just off Melodic Blue, that intro, it was a very smooth song in the beginning, then switched over to Trademark USA, like one of the hardest songs ever. 30 minutes into this intro, I was like, oh yeah, halfway through the song, he's about to switch to the hardest song, but they never dropped. And then it goes to Casino, and I was like, I wonder if they meant to make it like halfway. Did they split it up? You know what I mean? Because Casino was so hard. I was like, it could have worked if they would have put them together. But Casino was definitely a standout track. And hardest song of the year so far.
Cardo killed it.
Yeah, man.
Cardo killed it.
For real.
Man.
Went crazy on that shit. But,
He don't really miss, man.
I couldn't get past that song for a while on the first listen. I was like, man, this shit is so cold. Like I can't get into the next song. Yeah, exactly.
Run it back. No, I agree with you for sure.
You hit a point in a song where it's just like, wait a minute, am I like getting supercharged? Like, is the power flowing through me? Like he said, you bitch ass niggas grow up yet twice, and then a chant on the way out. I don't remember what it said. It was like strut something.
Oh yeah, that's from actually a Ramones. It's a Ramones sample. I don't remember what it says either.
Strut,
but
hey,
yeah,
fight, go.
Yeah, it's from a Ramones song. Apparently, I learned.
Man,
I'm not well versed in the Ramones catalog, but
I know Razor Ramon.
Right.
That's about it.
That shit. It looked like you probably used to wear Ramones shirts, dress, and you ain't actually listen to the band. You used to go to Hot Topic
That's
and
not
just
me.
buy-
If I got the band shirt, I know like that whole albums and everything. I ain't finna buy no Ramones. Hell no.
My fault, bro.
Don't
My
even know
fault.
they song, not at all.
Wrong person, bro. My
Yeah,
bad.
wrong guy.
One of my favorite songs, actually, I think is literally a perfect song. Highway 95 Part 2.
Love it.
Everything about the
Love it.
song is perfect, bro. Like
Facts.
the way that sample come in, it's like a dreamlike scene in a movie or whatever. And then the piano, the drums come in, and then he gets to rap, and he just straight to the point. His voice even sounds percussive, you know what I'm saying? Like his voice is perfect for the beat and his flow, and you learn a lot about Keem. Like
Yeah.
he was going through it, man. Like at 13, like this nigga hitchhiking with strangers on Highway 95 to escape what he's going through at home. You know what I'm saying? Like he said he got to hide stuff from his uncle because his uncle be stealing from him. He got his
drugs for the homies.
He don't smoke, but he got a holding the ounce for the homies. He's saying, I got my clothes from the church. Like all that stuff is just super vivid, man. I think the introspection on that one is perfect, man. Like sleeping under highways at 13, bro. Like we grew up in poverty. It's levels to this poverty shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was never homeless. You know what I mean? That never happened. Like it was a struggle sometimes, but maybe we got evicted and stuff like that. But I can't imagine like you having to run away from the adults to find some semblance of peace and freedom and joy, or you know what I'm saying, just straight out of survival. Like that is nuts, bro.
I think the way this album kind of sets like privilege, like it's a privilege to have an auntie you can go stay with when y'all can't stay in your house. Like it's a privilege to have, you know, a mom or a dad who's showing up to make you meals even a couple times a week. But when you got none of that, he said peaked in 5th grade. Like school was done.
Bro,
there's nothing else for me but video games.
In 5th grade, and the video games that temporarily relieve it. You know what I'm saying? That is a crazy grades peaked in 5th grade. That is nuts, bro. Like I don't even think Nas topping that with, you know what I'm saying, some of the lines he had about, you know, school or whatever. Also, another line I do want to point out. Sometimes I forget that my mama's out existing. What am I without this government assistance?
Bruh.
Tough.
Bruh. Stop, bro. Stop, man. That's crazy,
Imagine
bro.
straight up being raised by the government.
That's all that was. And that was a real, I'm sure he really questioned that, like, throughout a lot of part of his life. You know what I'm saying? What am I without, like, this government assistance, man? I need this shit. Like, I wouldn't survive without it. Like, that's probably my favorite song. Favorite moment. Everything about it, like I said, it's perfect, man. The sample, the beat, the lyrics, the content. He just told a very great story, and it was very vivid to me. Like, I could see it, you know, like, no problem. I had no problem, like, envisioning him hitchhiking on the highway, like, catching a ride with strangers. I got 5 on the tank, man. Hopefully it get me where I need to go. Back when $5 might would actually get you somewhere. Yeah. That's some real ass shit, dog.
I say that Dramatic Girl, even though I know it
doesn't one way you should love me.
Bro, that shit is cold. Like this R&B Keem. Like he really doing the vocals justice. He not like just fucking around with it. Like that the Sam Do feature, like they fit together really nicely.
Yeah.
It feels like they had been working together for years, like, and they just made a hip hop song together. But it works. It's emotive. Like, you need a love song. You can't put an album out and expect to do numbers without at least one love song.
So, in full disclosure, me and Dress both hated this song. On first listen, hated it. You know what I'm saying? I told him, I texted the group chat, I was like, hey, I never want to hear this shit again. Because Dress texted us, he was like, I got one skip on the album. And then after I listened to it, I was like, yo, one skip better be Dramatic Girl. I'm going to have some questions for you, dog. And he was like, yes. I listened to the album again. I actually loved it. And that is why we have to abolish one listen reviews. We got to abolish it, man. It's
I
not.
listened to it
It's
a
not
couple
actual review.
times. I still don't love it, but I don't hate it. It's still I could do without it. But
I
it's
love it in
not-
a vacuum. I don't love it on this album. It does not fit this album. But
no,
I love it in a
agreed.
vacuum. If I just heard the song, I'd be jamming to it. But it does not fit
It's
this
a
album.
bop.
It's a
It's
bop.
really a bop.
It
Like
reminded me of like Up and Away from Cuddy. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Like, that's
you know
exactly what
what?
I got.
That's a good.
I feel
That's
that.
a good reference.
that's
But I
maybe.
think Cuddy's actually made more sense because his shit was so dark. Man on the Moon.
Thematic.
One, like, it was very dark. So we needed an outro to provide like some type of
light,
we
man.
need some levity in this
For
bitch,
real.
bro. Cause
It's like
it might be
actually I'm gonna continue living.
yeah. I'm not gonna kill myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we needed that, bro. We need to see what happens on the other side. This song, Dramatic Girl on here, I just don't think it fit. But I do like the song. But
Slowly growing on me. Slowly.
I definitely
hate
don't hate it. I
Nah,
did at
Wait till
first.
the summer hit. Or even the
Yeah.
spring. You gonna roll the windows down and let that shit bang. You gonna be yeah, I changed my mind. Yeah, it's my favorite song on the album.
Yeah, no, I fuck with it. Also, I am not a lyricist.
Love it.
This
Love
was
it.
the Kendrick coded song.
Which one though?
one-
Which one? Did it
It's a
remind you of?
couple. It's a couple. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I'll break it down. So that screwed up voice or whatever, that's obviously like the voice on Keisha, Tammy, come over here. I recognize every single creed and color.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's that same voice. And then like his last verse sounds very much like Kendrick on Absol's outro. To me, sounds just like same flow, same cadence. Sounds a lot like it. But it also the flow also kind of sounds like the first two verses. The flow kind of sounds like Poor Man's Dreams. I hear that too. So this one was like he was like, hey, I love Section 80. I'm gonna make Section 80 into one song. I'm gonna
That's
fuse all the
crazy.
things of Section 80.
It reminded me of the art of freestyling. That's the one it reminded me of. When Kendrick's talking about they they're robbing somebody's house and
Oh yeah.
that
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Not to be a lyricist reminded me of that whole song for real.
What,
I can hear
what's the
that, too.
song? What's the song on GNX where Kendrick say I deserve it all? Like he ends like
Oh,
every
that's the
bar.
slow one.
Is that Man in the
Man in the Garden. Man in the
Yeah,
Garden.
Man
There
in the
you
Garden.
go. Yeah.
It kind of felt like that at moments for me, like that kind of slow, deliberate, kind of hitting you with each line. Like it,
That's interesting.
I felt the influence. I felt
Yeah.
the
Definitely.
examples of how to lay out emotions, how to bury your soul, and still be commanding with it. But it just feel like Kendrick.
Yeah, that's crazy. We got 3 different Kendrick albums that may have inspired this song. I hear Section 80 though. Like as soon as I heard, I was like, "Oh, this Section 80." You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with that voice, which I'm assuming was Keem, because I didn't find out years later that was Kendrick.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
That
That's
screwed up voice on there. Keisha,
Tammy.
I recognize every single. I recognize every single creed and color.
With that being said, fuck your
With that being said.
Ooh, boy, that shit
Everybody
hard.
put
Boy.
your hands up
That shit
high.
hard, boy.
Yeah.
That shit is hard, man.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Good influences, man. Good influences
Great
from Keem,
influences,
for real.
bro.
Good influences.
Great influences, man. I love that we got another moniker and a new voice too. That's what I expect
Nice.
from a new Keem album, man.
Mhm.
Drop us a new moniker and a new voice that is been living in your head, and you just been waiting to perfect it and get them out there. You know what I mean? That shit dope.
For sure.
Another highlight on here is for sure House Money. First of all, we get Baby Keem and Denzel Curry.
Man.
Fire, bro. Like, I wish Denzel Curry would have had a verse or something, but
Right? A full
the ad-lib-
feature.
For real.
the ad-libs are due. The ad-libs are due for that song. Like, he definitely set the tone for it with the ad-libs and everything.
That song got one of my favorite lines in the whole album. Because it made me like, I was driving and I'm like, what? Because he was like, he put his name on his chain. What the fuck he got a name for? Niggas know my name. What the fuck I need a chain for? Like,
So hard.
all that rap shit is so pointless, bro. Like, I'm already
have-
out here.
I have always wondered that. What is the point of you buying a chain? And I have some loved ones that have done it. What's the point of buying a chain with your name on it? What's the point of getting a tattoo of your name?
Of your
Like,
own name.
It's so so like redundant. Like, what's the point, bro? Like, it
Didn't you have one of them belt buckles that lit up with an LED light so your name went across it? I could have sworn that was you.
never in my
No?
life
Wrong guy?
had any of that. Wrong guy for sure.
Okay, cool. My bad.
Never had the LED one. Never had the metal one. Nigga, we couldn't afford that. Nigga, we was poor. Like,
I think I'm going to the mall to buy belts.
think my mama was gonna give me some money to buy a goddamn LED
Custom?
belt.
Custom shit?
She would have beat me with that motherfucker, man. Shit. Shoestrings to hold my pants up some days, but hell no. But I'm sure that shit gonna come back around someday.
He said took a break.
Almost died when I took the vaccine. We got an anti-vaxxer.
Propaganda on the album.
Propaganda.
What do you expect from the man who produced in '95?
Fair point.
Did he produce that while he was in the hospital? Like,
Why he was dying? Why this nigga was dying? Like,
that
man,
acapella parts at N95, like, I think about it damn near every day.
Take out the jewelry. Take out the damn. Take out the damn.
No. The very beginning. Hello, new world. All the boys and girls. I got some stories.
When the beat
You're
drop,
back
bro.
outside, but they still lie. Whoa.
Oh man, on Circus Freestyle.
What can I?
No, that ain't Circus Freestyle. We can do that one too. Oh, that was on Casino.
Oh, that's
that was on Casino. He said the gay homie said you niggas is buns. Whatever you're doing, that shit is not giving.
That shit is not giving.
That shit is not giving, man. That is a funny ass line, bro. That shit is hilarious.
Way better than J. Cole's gay homie that they made fun of.
I swear, when I listen to this, like, this is how you talk about a gay homie. If you got a gay homie,
Facts.
talk about him like this, man. Like, you ain't gotta be like, yeah, man, we abandoned that nigga we thought that was gay, man.
Treated him like shit.
And he died alone of AIDS. Or HIV. Whichever one.
I was thinking about it too. I was thinking about hitting him up too, but I didn't do it. God damn.
Not
fucking
giving.
J. Cole, man.
Not giving.
No, the line I did want to highlight, it was in Circus Freestyle. He said, what can I do in the Bahamas right now? My fine shit scared of the ocean. And I'm like, what can you do in the Bahamas, bro? Like, what were y'all up to? Like, what did he find to do?
Was that shouldn't have been a destination if you scared of the ocean. Come on, man. Take your ass somewhere else.
Stop surprising people with shit. Like, figure out what they like and then take them there.
Yeah. That shit was hilarious. But I love, like, he just got humor, man. I feel like hip-hop doesn't have enough humor sometimes, man. Some people just take themselves too serious, man. Like, you don't have to be self-deprecating necessarily. Like, you don't have to do that, like, all the time. But sometimes it's fun when you're able to do that. And sometimes it's fun when you just got random silly-ass lines in your song, man. Sometimes the shit work.
Hey, if rap is wrestling and, you know, everybody's in kayfabe and, like, they just never breaking character, we need less Undertaker raps and more Shawn Michaels raps.
Yes.
Hey, bro.
Good one.
That theme song. That motherfucker said, I think I'm cool. I know I'm sexy.
He says, I think I'm cute.
Oh.
I know I'm sexy.
Which makes it even funnier.
Not know that.
Yeah, it makes it even funnier.
Shit.
Yeah,
that makes it my bad. I fucked that up.
Like,
that makes it 10 times funnier for sure.
Yeah, man.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm
sexy. Yes, bro. For real.
Sexy boy.
Hey,
I'm not your boy, toy.
I love that.
I was 5 years old and singing that song, not knowing what a damn thing meant. For
bro,
real,
I was walking around saying "Poom Tang Pine" from my mama. Had no idea what that meant.
Terrible.
No idea.
Shout out Vince McMahon, man.
Yeah, doing sucking and shit in front of teachers, getting in trouble.
Right.
I didn't know no better, man. But yeah, man, this Keem album is super dope. I don't care about record sales, man. Is the shit knocking or is it not knocking? Right. That's all I care about. This album is knocking, bro, and it's only 37 minutes, and he get through everything well, man. It is kind of like I said, it's a bit all over the place, but I'm not mad at it, man. It works. No. Sometimes shit just works.
It's a good journey.
Listen to it for what you want to listen to at the time. Skip what you don't feel like listening to in the moment. But
that's it.
There's something in there.
Yeah. Oh, also one last thing. The album cover. I do want to highlight that. So the album cover is a literal baby Keem on the cover.
Booman.
Booman. But the coolest thing about it to me is that oversized parental advisory sticker. The irony of that boy ain't have no parental advisory. Like that is such like a cool artistic take or whatever. Because I've never seen that before. And I'm assuming that's the intention. You know what I'm saying? That's what I took from it. Like I've never seen an oversized like parental advisory like that. But yes, dope out, man. Shout out to King.
Shout out King.